Hey guys, this is day 45 through 59 of my 100-day challenge. And yeah, it's been a while. Probably close to 2 weeks. I haven't really done any updates because frankly I haven't really felt like I've had anything substantial to say. It's been pretty much a minimalistic couple of weeks. It's been, I guess you could say, a lot of personal stuff going on and letting myself stress out and stuff over, the typical financial everyday BS of adulthood. So I've been pretty much just doing what I can to keep myself moving forward and not let the daily crap of life get to me. Nothing everyone else isn't dealing with. I've been pretty much just doing the same old thing, working on getting through these notes and organizing everything. Haven't really done a lot of organizing so much as going through my recordings and basically finding out a lot of ideas and stuff that I had over the years, stuff that I've actually been able to add to my current, I guess you could say, incarnation of Raven Poem. There were some concepts and ideas that I completely forgot about, and things that have, I guess, breathed new life into some of the concepts that I've been, I guess, trying to work through recently. Haven't really done anything over the top lately, which is part of the reason why I've been procrastinating with these updates. Just felt like there hasn't really been anything worthy of updating on, and I've just been going through the motion, so to speak. I hate to put it that way, but that's really kind of how it's been. Anybody that's friends with me on Facebook sees that I have been drawing. That's been something that I've been pretty much putting myself in to, I guess you could say, in part, deal with whatever else is going. It's been, kind of a healthy way for me to keep pushing myself forward creatively, and at the same time, I've been trying to give myself something constructive to, deal with whatever stress is going on in my, personal life. So, as long as I've been doing something constructive artistically, and at least, doing anything whatsoever as far as my creative projects are going, I've been pretty much happy. That's pretty much all I've been really asking of myself, is that I just do something, anything, every day, and I'm trying not to be too hard on myself about it. Today is day 60, so I'm 2/3 the way through my 100-day challenge. Well, not quite 2/3, but I haven't gotten as far as I wanted to get, admittedly, but I've done a lot better than I would have done if I hadn't done the challenge at all. So I'm trying to keep these things in mind and trying to keep myself motivated to keep moving forward. And I've definitely, as I said, gotten a lot farther than I would have if I hadn't done the challenge at all. So stuff like that, they're things that I'm trying to keep myself in mind. And I found myself in the last couple of days falling into the same trap of, well, I need to do this, I need to do that. What should I be working on today? What should I be practicing? And instead of just jumping in and doing something, anything. And it's mostly been on the artistic side. The writing side, I've pretty much been jumping in and writing down the notes and, going through my recorder, and I've gotten through a whole section of my old recorders, so that's done and out of the way, and just one folder of my first recorder, I have over 7 pages of notes. So it's kind of stacking and adding up. And as I said, I've gotten a little more juice going, but as far as the actual story, instead of adding, a few more elements to it, I haven't really been able to progress the story as a whole wise. I've kind of been in a block, and I think part of that has been, due to life stress. Not really sure. I have an overall idea of point A and I guess you could say point C or Z, whatever. I have the beginning and the end of the story. It's all the stuff that's in the middle that, I'm still trying to figure out, which isn't really that much of a surprise. I have a lot of stuff in the middle, but I'm still trying to really flesh things out, and I'm still trying to figure out certain elements, I guess. And I'm kind of having difficulty with those, and I'm kind of at a block for that, which is another reason why I'm trying to go through as many of the notes as I can and trying to get everything down, because I feel like if I figure out what I already have note-wise, things that I may have discarded in the past, reading them now might actually breathe new life into my updated stuff, which, as I said, I'm already starting to see that happen, but there are still a lot of things that I kind of have to figure out, and hopefully, I'll get over this hump, which I'm starting to feel like I'm at a hump all the time, but I know that's really not the case, because the last video I was really feeling motivated, and I was really getting I was really having quite a few ideas going on, and it kind of, I guess you could say, kind of crashed, but you know how it goes. There's ups and downs and ebb and flows, and that's pretty much things you have to deal with when you're doing creative ventures. So I'm kind of just continuing to, right now, I guess you could say my plan is to just continue moving forward, to just keep doing something and not be too hard on myself about it. As long as I keep moving forward and keep doing anything, I can be happy with that, happy knowing that I'm doing something. Beyond that, I know eventually I'll get back on to that, I don't want to say I'll find the muse again, because I always feel that the muse is with me. Sometimes we're just not communicating properly. I have all of these ideas at the back of my head. I just can't really read them properly. I don't really know how to put that, but I feel like there are so many things that I'm on the verge of reaching, but there's like a disconnect. I feel like I'm so close to so many things that it's just like just beyond my reach. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm trying to just stay the course and just keep pushing until I get there. I know there's a lot of things I need to work on, especially a lot of things artistically, and I think one of my problems is excuse me, one of my problems is I feel like I'm never pushing myself hard enough. I feel like I should always be pushing further, harder, doing more than what I am doing. And recently I've kind of just, as I said, gotten to the point where as long as I'm doing something, anything, I try to let that be okay. Because I know the constant berating myself that I'm not doing enough isn't going to do anything but stop me from doing anything. It's just going to hold me back. So, pushing myself, pushing yourself is great as long as you don't psych yourself out. And I feel like that's something that I have a really bad self-destructive habit of doing. And I know, I feel as though, not just feel as though, I know that I'm slowly starting to get over these bad habits. And that's really all I can ask myself of. All I can ask of myself. I'm not going as long of periods without drawing or long of periods without writing. I used to go months on end without drawing anything because I would get into this whole mindset of I'm not doing enough and start questioning myself on what I should and shouldn't be doing, and nothing would get done at all. And I would end up just getting psyched out, getting down on myself about what I'm not doing, and I would end up going for months without doing any real work. And I definitely feel myself slowly but surely overcoming that. I still have a long way to go to get to where I want to be, but I'm not going that long, not as long as I was before. Sometimes there might be a week or a couple week, 2 week gap in really doing anything that I feel is constructive. But now it seems more like I might go through a few days, maybe a week. So it's definitely gotten a lot better. I've definitely gotten a lot farther as far as that's concerned. I've done a lot of drawing lately, but I still feel like I haven't done nearly as much as what I would like to have done. As I said, anybody that follows me on Facebook sees that I've gotten a few finished pieces, or as far as I'm concerned, finished pieces done. So I'm doing something, I'm doing some drawing, and I just have to keep in mind that as long as I'm moving forward, that's all that matters. I feel like I'm constantly repeating myself. I feel like I'm repeating myself right now, but I'm still trying to get it in my own head that just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. You will get better, you will do more, you will get to where you want to get. Just don't stop. Don't let you hold yourself back. Stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. Stop worrying about, the past, previous failures, and just learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. I might not get there as fast as other people, but as long as I get there, that's what matters. So for now, that's pretty much what I've been doing the last couple of weeks, and as far as I'm concerned, what I'm going to continue doing is just keep moving, even if it's at a crawl pace. As long as I keep moving, that's what matters. So that's pretty much what I've been up to for the last couple weeks, guys. I'm still optimistic that I will get things to where I want them to be. I don't really have any intention of having, this project really done, so to speak, at the end of this 100 days. I just want to be further along than I was at the beginning. And so far, I already am. I've gotten a lot of concepts and ideas, thought out that I didn't even think I would have at this point. And I know I'll only, be further along when this thing is finally over. And right now I have every intention of, once this 100 days is over, whether I end up taking a break or not, to continue with, 100 days part 2, or, 200 days. I have every intention to keep this going until I am finished. I have so many things I want to do, and my only plan is to keep moving forward. So, until next time, guys, keep pushing.